Welcome, hello, and welcome. This is Love Dr. Pamela Smith. Thank you for joining me. Remember to go on and share this and like and subscribe. So make sure you give this to other people who need to hear what I'm talking about. Some people need to understand what's a really good sexual appetite. What is a great sexual appetite, and how to control it, how to have it enhance it, how to just make it right. Okay. So just make sure you let other people know what we're talking about here on this sexual appetite. So I was putting that together because I said I was going to talk about one of our sexual talks. And I said, let's talk about this to see if you have an appetite. If you don't have a good appetite, this is a way to really get started and get going. So you can understand. So what is a sexual appetite? Okay, so sexual appetite is a person that engages in a sexual activity that is a great sexual drive. Okay, a person that has a great sexual drive. Now, what would you consider a type of sexual activity or drive? I say it's sensual or erotic. So sensual is like when I just played the music and you're with your mate and it's feeling really, really good. That's the sensual side. And then the erotic is when you do other things. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. What would those erotic things be? So I'll talk about what that is. Now, what causes a person, so I'm gonna do the pros and the cons. So what causes a person to lose that sexual appetite? What happens when you lose your sexual appetite? Now, we know the number one thing is stress. Stress causes you to lose your appetite for someone or to be in a sensual, erotic relationship with a mate. So that is because you're stressed. And so it makes you, it reduces your appetite for it. Okay? Stress will do that. Even having multiple partners will reduce that. Laziness, tired, would do that. Just over eating even before having actual sex will reduce your appetite for sex. So you want to keep that sexual appetite healthy. So what would that be? How can you keep your sexual appetite healthy? So first off, you have to overcome your inner laziness, lack of desire, lack of unhappiness. Okay, so if you are in a relationship that causes you a lack of unhappiness, then your drive is low, right? You're not interested in that person. So you're looking for someone that's going to give you a great appetite for sex. It could be someone you're going to take to the next level, or it could just be someone you just having a great relationship with. You know, what we talked about on one of the talks, a friend with benefits. You know, so it could be just that. It may not necessarily be a person that you going to, marry. Or you may be married right now and it's lacking. So I'm going to give you some of these solutions to building that sexual appetite back up, okay? Because the number one thing I said is stress. So if you're stressed right now and worried right now, of course you're not going to have a great sexual appetite for your mate. And you want to build that back up. Okay, so what do? So some of the thing is you've got to first, let's get comfortable with liking sex. Now, if you don't like sex, this is not going to help you. You got to be comfortable with enjoying and liking sex, okay? You got to be comfortable with that. You got to fantasizing about what you like that sexual desire to be, how you like it to be. Fantasizing helps you want that person and the desire for them. So this talk is for if you're single or married. It doesn't matter, because the whole key is getting back into what? Desiring someone, desiring that person, so your appetite can be exciting. You want to have wet dreams What's wrong with dreaming about this great sex? What's wrong with even thinking about having this great sexual activity? Have them dreams. Shit, I have them. Don't get it twisted now. Women have it, man. You all think we don't have them. We have some wet dreams now. Don't get it twisted. Now, we might not do what you do, but we have those dreams, okay? And we dream about how we're fantasizing our sexual appetite. And that's what men, if you don't know that, women do. That's why I talked about in one of my talks. You have to take your time with women, and you have to learn how to undress a woman. So as a matter of fact, I'm gonna do a talk about that, because undressing a woman, most of you don't know how to undress a woman. Once you learn that technique of how to undress a woman, I promise you, your sexual activity will be more exciting than you ever imagined. I'm gonna teach you guys how to do that. That's gonna be one of the men talk on undressing a woman. I'm gonna teach you that. Flirting. You got to learn to flirt with the person you desire. Do things with someone you desire. If you're not in a relationship right now, this is something that's gonna help you when you find a mate. It's called flirting. Even if you haven't met someone, you can use this technique. Flirting. This is a sexual appetite way of getting someone to desire you. Is how you flirt. It could be how you look at them without saying anything. Okay, so men, you do this a lot. I hope you do. I think it changed over time. And men, this was one of the number one thing men used to do when we would go out. Men, okay, so you're in and out. You're out in the event, lounge, or club. And men back then would flirt with women at how they looked at them. And they would give the women this look. Wouldn't say anything, just look with their eyes. And then they would buy her a drink. Tell the waitress to, buy her a drink. And you all wouldn't say anything. You wouldn't even approach the woman. You wouldn't do anything. You would look, and if the woman looked and the waitress let the woman know that you sent the drink, you just kind of do this look. I can't do it. I'm not a man. But y'all know what I'm talking about, God dog it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all do that little smooth type of trick. And that's one of the best flirt ever. And you all don't do that anymore. I'm telling you, you can get any woman you want with that smooth trick from back in the day. Y'all better talk to some back in the day men. And if you haven't, and if you wanted them back in the day men, y'all better get back to it. Even if it's at a event or something basic, y'all gotta get back to giving a woman those little tricks. I just gave you a good trick now. That's a good one, okay? Now, the other thing is when you think about sex, and this is one you all really miss. When you think about sex, when you desire sex, when you have an appetite for somebody that you really want, why aren't you texting her in a sensual way, her or him, and telling her or him that? Why not? It's just a simple desire to say, I was thinking about it. What's the harm? See, y'all don't think about little simple things that can take you over the top. I give y'all some tips y'all don't think about. I'm telling y'all need to write this down, shit. These are little simple things that will get you what you want. You got to tell a person, I don't know. We don't know. If you don't call me and tell me I was thinking, we know you think about it, but you all don't actually express it in a sensual way. That's all you have to do. And women love that voice of their mate. So why not do it? I'm telling you, it will work. It will work. The other thing is, most men do this, but women, you need to masturbate. You've got to masturbate. Watch porn or put some toys into your sexual activity. You've got to masturbate because you need to do that, have an orgasm regularly so that you can relieve stress. You've got to do that. don't be ashamed and let all these religions talks tell you that. That is unhealthy. That is not true. Stop. That's just some craziness. If you have a problem with what I'm saying, look it up. It's not unhealthy to release something that relieves you of stress and emptiness and loneliness. You'll be surprised how it will change your outlook. It's just like sometimes when I tell someone, when you're depressed and you're feeling in a situation where you're down, all you need to do is find something that makes you laugh, that really change your outlook on something. And I teach that to a lot of my students that are depressed. Depression is high, which is a part of stress, and it could take you out. And so in order to, that's why I always stress happiness. That's why love is about coming together and being happy. And if you don't have that type of relationship, this is why you're supposed to move on. But the one key, if you are right now feeling in that state of being depressed, right now, in a situation we're in today, you can remove that by just laughing. Now, my go-to is Cat Williams. Now, if you don't know Cat Williams, shit, Google it, bring him up, and watch Pimpin' Pimpin'. I promise you, if you are depressed right now, when you finish watching Cat Williams Pimpin' Pimpin', now, I'm not being sponsored by Cat. I don't know Cat. But I promise you, that song, that show will change your outlook. Whole key to changing your desire and your want and your feel for someone will change. I promise you. Make sure you watch that. That was just a good tidbit that I wanted to give you. But the other thing is touching. And touching someone fulfills your desire for a great sexual appetite. Do it. Why not touch your mate? Why not touch somebody you desire? Why not want to touch that person that you like? And touch them in a sensual way. You know, that's could be kissing them on the neck when they're just, about. There's nothing wrong with just touching. And the number one thing I'd say is why aren't you walking around naked and loving your body? Why aren't you walking around naked with the person that you care about? If that person likes you, wouldn't they like your body? It is sexy, and it is a great, erotic, sensual thing to do, to walk around naked in your birthday suit. Hello? Women, put on your 6 inches, and men won't even see whatever you think is wrong. Don't get me started, because I'm trying not to go there. That's a whole nother talk. I'm going to be nice. Woo! Be nice, family. So, I just want to give a few things about how to raise your sexual appetite. What are some of the greatest things to do to raise and have great sexual appetite? So I hope that helped you and enjoyed our talk tonight. We'll have another night that we're going to talk about love and relationship. Thank you for joining the Love Dr. Pamela Smith Show. Remember, only true love is delayed. You have to be patient, and love will seek you. You don't have to go out and chase and look for love. Just take your time. Be patient. If you're already in a relationship, what I always say, be happy and have peace and joy in your relationship. And you will have a wonderful, wonderful, exciting life. Okay? So, thank you for joining me. I will see you soon.